On the college entrance exam, I deliberately aced every bonus question, just to get as far away from the school beauty Liu Ruiyan as possible. After the exam, Liu Ruiyan's crew cornered me. Xiaoyu, Liu Ruiyan said she bombed the test. Remember to turn in a blank sheet this afternoon, or you'll never get another chance to simp for her. Then they all burst out laughing. I looked at Liu Ruiyan's disgusted face, nodded and said, got it. But inside I was thinking, whoever wants to be a simp can have at it. I'm done. I called the butler right away, cut off all financial support to her family immediately, kicked them all out. Liu Ruiyan freaked out and called me 99 times. I didn't pick up a single one. Oh, now you're panicking? Should have thought about that earlier. In my past life, I was the richest man's son, yet I simped like crazy for our family driver's daughter. To marry her, I signed over my father's entire company. But she spent my money while dating someone else. She spoiled her boyfriend rotten, but treated me like a servant. On her wedding day, I called asking to borrow money for medical bills. She coldly said, those years you clung to me were my worst nightmare. Zhang Xiaoyu, just go die already. On my deathbed, I looked at the woman holding me and finally realized the wealthy heiress I'd rejected had been waiting for me all along. When I opened my eyes, I was back in senior year of high school. I was napping at my desk when that snake Liu Ruiyan woke me up. Liu Jinian's stomach isn't feeling well. Go buy him some stomach medicine. And grab food from the cafeteria, extra meat. He's too skinny, needs to bulk up. Liu Jinian was slumped at his desk, surrounded by a crowd fussing over his stomachache. Everyone felt sorry for him, especially Liu Ruiyan. She was Liu Jinian's girlfriend. They were always ranked first and second in class. Everyone saw them as a perfect match, the golden couple. And me, I was Liu Ruiyan's brainless simp, sleeping through class every day, running errands for her after class, food, water, whatever. Now that I'd been reborn, seeing Liu Ruiyan's entitled face just made me laugh. Who does she think she is, treating me like garbage? Seeing me zone out, Liu Ruiyan snapped, what are you standing there for? Hurry up and come right back. She walked over to Liu Jinian and gently rubbed his back. Liu Jinian glanced at me. It's not cool to make Zhang Xiaoyu go. I'll just go myself. Don't worry about it. He loves doing this stuff. If I don't let him, he gets upset. Right? She looked at me. I forced a smirk and walked to the cafeteria without a word. This time I got in line and ordered 2 meals. A classmate next to me chuckled. Getting food for the school beauty again? She's into Liu Jinian though. Someone as excellent as him. She'd never look at a guy like you. A guy like me? You're just a servant's kid. You ride to school with the young miss every day and think you can actually marry her? Wake up. Someone as dumb and useless as you will only ever be a servant in her house, doing her laundry, mopping floors, changing her kids' diapers. I laughed in disbelief. Liu Ruiyan told you all I'm a servant's kid? I let her ride in my car to school because I liked her. But now, in everyone's eyes, she's the young miss and I'm the help. Seeing the look on my face, he rolled his eyes. What else would you be? Hurry up and bring the miss her lunch. Don't be late. He laughed again. Everyone around was laughing too. Laughing at the simp. Laughing at my delusions. The bell rang. I walked out of the cafeteria but didn't go back to class. I sat by the flower bed and ate both meals myself. I couldn't even remember the last time I had a proper meal. With no money, I couldn't afford anything good. I'd wait until the market was closing and pick up leftover vegetables. Meat? Not even in my dreams. I scarfed down both meals, and the hunger finally eased a little. Back in class. The first bell had already rung. Liu Ruiyan saw me walk in. She snapped, where have you been? Where's the medicine? What medicine? I looked at her coldly, none of the usual warmth. What medicine? She stared at me in disbelief. The stomach medicine for Liu Jinian. I told you his stomach hurts. Are you deaf? Can't even handle something this simple. I glanced at Liu Jinian's pale face. What's my relationship with Liu Jinian? Why should I buy him medicine? Liu Jinian's family was average. Ever since he met Liu Ruiyan, she treated him like gold. Anything my dad gave me, Liu Ruiyan would take and give to Liu Jinian. Even that watch on his wrist right now? Mine. These two swiped my card, spent my money, enjoyed everything that was mine, and treated me like hired help. Fine. Zhang Xiaoyu, you want to start something? Keep this up. And don't blame me for cutting you off. Don't come crawling back begging for forgiveness. I stared at her. What a joke. What exactly do I need your forgiveness for? What did I do wrong? Everyone turned to stare. The simp is actually talking back? Liu Ruiyan was stunned too. She looked at me, remembering how I always came groveling. If you've got the nerve, don't ride home with me this afternoon. I nodded. Sure. I walked to my seat and sat down. Like I didn't even hear what she said. Just casually agreed. Liu Jinian's deskmate Wang Yan jumped in. What's your problem, Zhang Xiaoyu? She just asked you to buy some medicine. You can't even do that. Can't you see Liu Jinian's not feeling well? I shot her a cold look. Then why don't you go buy it? Wang Yan was indignant. That's your job. Why should I go? Liu Jinian's nothing to me. Why should I buy anything? Wang Yan pointed at me. You're a servant in the school beauty's house. Buying medicine for her friend is the least you should do. Isn't that just common sense? Hearing this, I looked at Liu Ruiyan. Liu Ruiyan, have you been telling everyone that I'm a servant in your house? She flinched. Of course not. People just assumed because she gets picked up in a luxury car every day. She just never corrected them. She could never tell anyone. Her dad's just a driver, and she's the driver's daughter. Never mind the medicine, I'll buy it myself later. Liu Ruiyan figured since I liked her, of course I wouldn't want to help Liu Jinian. She looked at me. Where's the food then? You at least got the food, right? She'd heard from classmates I ordered 2 meals. I said flatly, ate it. What did you say? Ate both. Looking at her slightly agitated expression, I nodded. Classmates around us looked at me with contempt. Are you a pig? Who eats 2 whole meals? They were so used to kissing Liu Ruiyan's feet and looking down on me. Before I played nice with all of them, because they were Liu Ruiyan's friends. Didn't want to offend anyone around her, hoping they'd put in a good word for me. Now I realize I just enabled them. Every time Liu Ruiyan treated them to food, it was my money. It's my money. Forget 2 meals, I could eat 20 and it'd still be my right. The classmates' faces darkened. One muttered, Your money? Your money all comes from the school beauty's family. I couldn't be bothered to explain, but Liu Ruiyan was already furious, especially since I didn't bring her food. She hadn't eaten because of me. She glared at me. Zhang Xiaoyu, you asked for this. I hope you can hold out longer than 2 days this time. She stood up, grabbed her stuff, and turned to Wang Yan. Switch seats with me. You go sit with him. This was always how she punished me, refusing to be my desk mate whenever she was upset. After all, I begged her to sit next to me. She was supposed to be my tutor. But looking back, when did Liu Ruiyan ever actually tutor me? All she ever did was boss me around. She thought this would scare me. I didn't even acknowledge her. Liu Ruiyan skipped lunch. Liu Jinian was still suffering. She sat there, face dark, glancing at me by the window. This time, she was truly pissed, planning to make me pay when I inevitably come crawling back. After school that afternoon, my Maybach was parked right at the gate. I walked straight out and headed for the car. The whole school knew I'd crossed Liu Ruiyan. Everyone was watching. Seeing me shamelessly get in the car, they couldn't help whispering. Won't even buy food for the school beauty, but still has the nerve to ride in her car? A servant's kid acting like he owns the place. The school beauty isn't even here yet and he's already inside? She's way too nice. If I had a servant's kid this clueless, I'd fire him on the spot. I ignored all of it, got in the car, told the driver drive. He glanced back. But Miss Liu isn't here yet. Let's wait a bit. Sometimes Liu Ruiyan was late because of student council. I always waited. Today I wasn't having it. The driver wasn't listening to me. Even defending Liu Ruiyan, I found it pathetic. Uncle Liu, my dad, has only one son. There's no miss in our family. You and Ruiyan had a fight, didn't you? Don't worry, young master. I'll have a talk with her. No need, just drive. I don't want to ride with her. And I don't want to see her again. Uncle Liu hesitated, still not moving. He knew full well how whipped I was for his daughter. I never talked back to Liu Ruiyan. Even if he ignored my orders, I'd never do anything about it. At worst, Liu Ruiyan would scold me a little. He figured once I inherited the family fortune, it'd all be his daughter's money anyway. So the driver had stopped seeing himself as a driver, already acting like family. Are you going or not? My dad had wanted to fire him ages ago. Heard he was secretly gambling. Dad didn't trust him. But back then, my brain was broken. I kept defending him. Figured if he stayed, Liu Ruiyan could stay in our house too. Talked my dad into keeping him. Said he treated me great. And now this driver won't even listen to his actual boss. Just then, they arrived. Liu Ruiyan appeared at the gate. Uncle Liu jumped out of the car. Liu Ruiyan walked over supporting Liu Jinian. Uncle Liu opened the door for them. She was about to help Liu Jinian inside. Because I liked her, I always let Liu Jinian ride with us, every single time. The driver would drop off Liu Jinian first, then take us home. We even picked him up every morning. Before Liu Jinian could get in, I spoke up. Didn't you say you wouldn't ride with me this afternoon? So why are you getting in my car? The watching crowd couldn't help themselves. What's wrong with Zhang Xiaoyu? This is the school beauty's car. Who does he think he is, acting like the owner? Letting him ride along was generous enough. Now he won't even let the miss in? The school beauty's too soft. A servant's kid this clueless should just be fired. Liu Ruiyan stared at me stiff. Can't figure out what's gotten into me today.
Do you really have to do this?
I already decided to forgive you for the lunch thing. Zhang Xiaoyu, you really want to keep this up? I don't need your forgiveness. Go home on your own. Don't ride with me. Liu Ruiyan's face went white, then green. She knew her whole rich girl image depended on this car. If she doesn't ride with me, everyone finds out the truth. So she just grabbed me and pulled me out of the car, then let Liu Jinian in. Liu Ruiyan, you've gone too far. I'll admit, she got to me. Looking at her face now, I can't believe I used to think she was wonderful. She ignored me, ordered Uncle Liu to drive, and he actually drove away. Left me standing there. The crowd burst out laughing. Serves him right, that's what he deserves. So unreasonable. I pulled out my phone, a cheap Nokia that Liu Ruiyan had bought for herself. To impress her, I'd given her the iPhone my dad got me for my birthday. Took her crappy phone instead. Back then I thought I was protecting her pride. Now looking at this phone, laughable. But I called my dad. Minutes later the Maybach came back. Uncle Liu got out looking embarrassed. Young master, he'd clearly been chewed out. Get those two out of the car. I don't want to ride with them. Liu Ruiyan helped Liu Jinian out. Liu Jinian, pale-faced, looked at me. Zhang Xiaoyu, if you have a problem with me, fine. But there's no need to take it out on Liu Ruiyan. She's always been good to you. Liu Ruiyan stopped him. Don't waste your breath on him. Once they were out, I finally got in. Rolled down the window before leaving. Smiled and waved at Liu Ruiyan. Bye. Uncle Liu glanced at me through the mirror. Young master, fighting's normal. Don't be upset, I'll make Ruiyan apologize. But she's got no car now. She'll probably have to take the bus. Who knows when she'll get home. Everyone takes the bus. She can't? Uncle Liu, do you remember who signs your paychecks? If you've got a problem with me, why not just quit? Since when do you get to lecture me? Just because I liked his daughter, he thinks he can disrespect me? He shut up real quick after that. Back home, the butler Joshin greeted me. Young master, you're alone? Where's Miss Liu? There is no Miss Liu in this house anymore. The young master finally came to his senses. I'd been so good to Liu Ruiyan that even the staff couldn't tell who the real boss was. Chushin had wanted to say something for ages but never dared, because I'd get upset. Now hearing this, he was genuinely moved. He'd always been the kindest person in the house to me. But I used to resent him because he kept meddling with Liu Ruiyan stuff. After Liu Ruiyan took over, Zhou Shen was the first one she kicked out. Remembering all that, seeing Zhou Shen again made my eyes sting. I'm heading upstairs. Oh, Miss Bai is here. Should I send her away? Actually, Bai Ningbing came by often. But since my dad arranged the engagement and I was obsessed with Liu Ruiyan, I hated Bai Ningbing. Never even saw her, just had people send her away every time. We barely met face to face. Remembering that on my deathbed, it was her people who rushed me to the hospital. And she still remembered she was my fiancé. I stopped Zhou Shen. I'll go see her. Where is she? In the backyard, playing with Bai. In the backyard, Bai Ningbing was feeding Bai. I'd gotten this dog myself, but Liu Ruiyan said she hated dogs. So I stopped going near it. Didn't expect Bai Ningbing to get along with Bai so well. Remembering what I heard before I died. Someone like her with everything going for her. Stayed single all those years. My eyes turned red. She finished petting Bai and looked up. Saw me standing at the door. She started walking over. Then remembered how much I hated her. She stopped. Young Master Jiang. Bai Ningbing was beautiful but mature and steady. Same age as me but looked like she was in her 20s. Her grades, always ranked first in the province. She was the person Liu Ruiyan hated most. Liu Ruiyan always said Bai Ningbing only did well because of family resources. If she had the same, she'd be just as good. So I ended up treating Bai Ningbing like an enemy too. But honestly, we'd never even crossed paths. She never did anything to me. Seeing her now, I barely held it together. Did you need something? Just came to check on you, she added quietly. I know you don't want to see me, I'll go. She never expected to actually see me, just wanted to visit Bai. That I came out at all was already a surprise. As she turned to leave, I called out, "Want to stay for dinner?" She froze, looked at me. Really? The sunset lit me up. I probably looked warmer than usual. Of course. Liu Ruiyan wasn't home yet, she was taking Liu Jinian back. Before I'd always wait for her to eat. Zhou Shen was surprised. Not waiting for Miss Liu? Why would I wait for her? The staff were so used to me simping, they couldn't adjust. Zhou Shen didn't ask more. I'll set it up. Oh, and tell Uncle Liu he doesn't need to come back tomorrow. Zhou Shen paused, then got it. Can't question the master. Yes, sir. With Liu Ruiyan's dad fired, I sat down in the dining room. Bai Ningbing had been sneaking glances at me. When I sat, she quickly looked away. I hadn't expected her to be this sweet and shy. I couldn't help teasing her. Why won't you look at me? Am I that ugly? I mean, my grades suck, but I'm decent looking. If Liu Ruiyan hadn't screwed me over, I wouldn't have ended up like that. No, she looked calm, but her ears were bright red. I smiled. By the way, I heard your grades are amazing. She was still getting used to me being friendly. They're all right. Know any good tutors? Can you recommend one? Counting on Liu Ruiyan was pointless. This life, I'm not making the same mistake. Can't assume my dad will protect me forever. While there's still time, I need to get my grades up. Bai Ningbing has resources. Maybe her tutor would help. You want a tutor? She'd heard I already had one. Liu Ruiyan, my classmate. That's why Liu Ruiyan lived at my house. She's fired, she looked down on me. Never had any patience to actually teach me. All that money I paid her was wasted. Bai Ningbing looked surprised.
Seeing I was serious, she took a sip from her cup to hide her nerves.
I don't have a tutor. I study on my own. But if you don't mind, I can come over and tutor you every day. She figured I'd say no. Before, I wouldn't even look at her. Letting her stay for dinner was already shocking. But hearing my response, "Really?" She nodded, flustered. "As long as you're willing." "Of course, I just don't want to waste your time. Don't you have your own studies?" "It's fine." Her face was stoic, but her eyes were soft. She'd finished the high school curriculum long ago. Had a guaranteed admission spot, but she didn't dare tell me. "Then thank you, my grades are terrible. Just don't call me stupid." Liu Ruiyan had good grades too, but zero patience. If I didn't get something after one explanation, she'd yell at me. I actually used to be average. She tutored me backwards. Completely destroyed my confidence. I won't. I'll come to your place after school every day. Over dinner, Bai Ningbing was quiet. I picked up some food with my chopsticks and put it on her plate. "Make yourself at home, don't be shy." Just then, Liu Ruiyan walked in, back from dropping off Liu Jinian. She'd just gotten the news that her dad was fired. Her dad chewed her out. Seeing we'd started dinner without her. Every dish already touched. Her face dropped. I glanced at her coldly and kept eating. She'd come to ask about her dad. But seeing Bai Ningbing here, she bristled. What's she doing here? I used to avoid other girls to please Liu Ruiyan. Every time Bai Ningbing came, I'd send her away without a glance. She's my guest. Got a problem? Liu Ruiyan sat down reluctantly. You invited her just to make me mad? Bai Ningbing sat quietly. I looked at Liu Ruiyan. You're thinking too much. You're not that important. I used to think she was my whole world. Everything revolved around her. But now, just disgust and contempt. Staying attached to someone like her would only drag me into an abyss. If you think hanging out with another girl will make me jealous, Zhang Xiaoyu, you're delusional. Actually, I'm thrilled to see you with someone else. At least you won't be annoying me. She went straight upstairs. I was speechless. After she left, I noticed Bai Ningbing's expression had grown complicated. Don't listen to her nonsense. She's not actually mad about this, is she? I felt uneasy. To my surprise, Bai Ningbing said nothing. Seemed a little cold. After dinner, I walked her out. Be careful out there, okay? Okay, she left without saying much. Girl of few words. Back inside, Liu Ruiyan came downstairs. Despite everything she'd done, she really was pretty. Soft and sweet looking. That face is exactly what fooled me before. She asked, why did you fire my dad? She didn't say this in front of Bai Ningbing. Couldn't let anyone know her dad was just a driver. That'd be humiliating. Do I need to explain firing a driver to you? He's my dad. Today was my idea. It had nothing to do with him.